I totally agree. 100%. I had that big struggle too. I was leaving this lifestyle of luxury, like for real. And that was a big block for me as far as my son and the perceived life and my perceived life. I had to come to terms with certain luxuries that I have become accustomed to no longer being in my life anymore. It was a real humbling for me. And do I want to be humbled? Or do I like this lifestyle? That was a struggle for me. Like, honestly, it sounds weird. But then I always remember, like, when I definitively made the decision to actually leave. Um, that's how bad it was. Like, if you saw where I was, how I was living and what I went to, that's how bad it was. It's like, it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, nothing was worth my mental and emotional sanity. I was dying, literally dying every single day. It was torturous, you know? So many times we run around thinking, like, oh, if I just had $1 million, if I just had, you know, your mental
There
and
is so
emotional
much more
health.
than that.
Yeah, so much more. So much more. And I can't even tell you the like feeling of living in my little place on my floor of my bedroom with nothing, not even hangers, and just being like, this is so nice. This is so nice. It was so calm. It was so relaxing. And there was times where I would sit and I would be like, I don't even know what to do. Because I was so used to having to do everything all the time. Like, even when you sweep, you like re-sweep. Even if you dust, you like redust. Because not all of them are like this, but he would always find the one thing, right? The one dog hair, the one speck, the one little scratch, the one fingerprint that I missed. So I was literally working all day at my job and then all day cleaning and then all day working out, trying to like keep a trophy wife body. I was always doing, always doing. I never rested. And until I was in my place by myself, I was like, oh my God, this feels so good just to relax and not have to worry about anyone yelling at me. Yeah, you don't even realize.
I got the exact same experience. At the instant I left 15 years of domestic violence, and I was walking alone in the middle of the night in the street. And I forgot to cry for a moment. And I realized, hold on a second. There is no more emotional pain. I am not being yelled at. I am not being put down. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that what it feels like in normal life?
Yeah.
Whoa. That is a revelation of a lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so crazy.
Wow.
Feels good.
Sabrina, you enlightened us today. Thank you for having come and thank you for sharing your story. Truly inspiring, encouraging, giving us hope, guiding light.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.